Jetzt ist Video.
Jetzt geht's. Ja.
Weil du da den Finger drauf hast.
Nein.
Da ist das Loch, oder? Wenn du immer da bleibst, bleibt es gut. Oder du es sofort abregeln auf Helligkeit.
Nein, es geht jetzt.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Norman Giger.
Okay.
This is Herman Giger in Florida. It's the morning now, Tuesday morning, 11th of June. We are here at the office, Lieutenant Governor for Florida. Election is in November. I have to continue video. It's complicated with this Boeing. That Boeing has a Honeywell autopilot that goes by barometric pressure, and if supersonic flights are in the area behind or in front, that airplane RVSM conform will feel that is too low, about 10,000 feet in our case. So it will aggressively, without the will of the pilots, it will aggressively go up to make this correction to 45,000, and this is what happened. Somebody was behind him, he ran into him. Somebody else came also behind, and I have to put this delay on the globe for a moment. This one touched and had to, was a fire and was seen by a Vietnamese naval officer who immediately had the search and rescue team in near IGARI waypoint. This one here, however, this is referred to in the Malaysian Insider as non-hostile airplane, unidentified. No, if it's not identified, how can it be non-hostile? They say they followed it. They followed it, it went subsonic again, tracers were fired from an eyewitness scene, and the subsonic boom was heard towards Gong Air Force Base. He turned away towards Butterworth Air Force Base, which is referred to as Penang in the newspaper, and from Penang he went out to sea, escorted by the exercise of the 5 powers. And he had already 2 times used this afterburner. He was pretty much out of fuel. A lady on a sailboat sloop, Mrs. T, saw him and he was ditching thereafter. We have not seen that, but the next morning comes another Boeing out of United Emirates into the final arrival of Kuala Lumpur, and she looked down the window and she reported an airplane partially submerged and landed in Kuala Lumpur to report it to the police. Okay, here is what happened with our Boeing at 45,000 feet. Probably lost the cabin pressure, and probably not in a valuable time of consciousness. These pilots were incapacitated, and the last waypoint that he went to was here in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh Center, just out of the FIR of Singapore. It was in the Honeywell program to go there, so that airplane will go there. And 45,000 is too high for this airplane. This cabin will not hold. There will be a loud gong, which is not on the briefing card of Boeing. There will be a loud gong, and you need to take the masks. We don't know if they took the mask. However, here's the route now. It's a renegade Boeing. Nobody in the control, and no way. The only thing that can be controlled over satellites is the printer in the cockpit. The only thing, the airplane cannot be controlled. So that Boeing is now over Cambodia, makes its way over Thailand, North Thailand, Chiang Mai, etc., over Burma, which is Myanmar, over the northern part of Calcutta, that is East India, and then towards the highest point of the highest point of the Earth. Remember, we had General Angus Houston. He looked at the deepest point of the globe. We are approaching now the highest point. Somebody in a station by Hong Kong said that he would be MH370. He checked in at level 390. However, I believe it was on 350, 35,000 feet, and it followed this route. I've taped here a band over the globe into Nepal and into, what do we have here? We have here Afghanistan, over Afghanistan, northern Afghanistan even, and then Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan. Here somewhere was it out of fuel. We need to look there. I learned from the newspaper that for unrelated reason, bombers, P-2 bombers have been sent to Europe, which is NATO, probably to Poland, and they could be on their way to make a visual search on that route, which I am now showing you here in the camera. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.